Nofap isn't only a positive message that will increase your quality of life, but I see it in today's time at least as a rebellious act. When you decide that you're not going to be giving into your own hedonistic pleasures and desires in life, or watching these videos that we see online, or even giving into any of these corporations that are profiting off of you when you do so, you're actually rebelling against a corporation, or multiple, that make more money than the NFL, MLB, NHL, and NBA all combined. This is a very, very lucrative topic, and they're profiting off of it by making videos that you're designed to love and come back for every single time, right? And we realize that when you're done doing this, you say, you know what, even though I would like to do it and it'd make me feel good in the moment if I follow this act, no, I'm not going to do it. Corporations lose money when you adopt this ideology and this way of thinking. So it's really detrimental to their pockets when you realize that you're a lot more than just an animal that wants to follow their own desires. And speaking of that, look at the world around you right now when you're rebelling not only against the industry that's profiting off of you, but the society and culture as a whole. If you live in the West, I'll be totally honest with you. Nofap, not only is it mandatory during this time, and it's one of the hardest acts you can possibly do, but it's even harder than it is now than it ever was before, not because of all the stimulants that we have around us. Look at the average age of marriage in America. It's 28 to 30 years old. That's late. That's really, really late. And you can see this upward trend of every, 50 to 100 years. The age of marriage is becoming later and later. It's getting pushed back as if it's not that important. In the 1800s, the average age of marriage, I think, was 21 years old. And that's honestly a pretty decent age to get married. But why is it 30 now? What changed in these last 200 years that added 9 years to the average age of marriage? Do you expect somebody that goes through puberty, right? Let's say at age 12 or 13, they hit puberty and now they have all these hormones and feelings in their body, to just hold off when they have all these natural desires and inclinations to procreate and to be with someone and to share the intimate experience. Instead, now they have to abstain from this until they're 30 years old. If you're the average American, for an example, I'm going to be totally honest. Unless you're some sort of outlier and you think for yourself and you don't act based on what everybody wants you to do, and you're not the average person, you're either going to be a lonely, unfulfilled human being, or you're going to be a whore. I'm sorry to be vulgar. There's no other way. There's no other path for you if you're the average human being right now in today's time. What else do you do? You're horny at age 13, you get married at age 30. In those 17 years, what do you do? There's no possible, logical, rational, reasonable way that you can abstain from this for that long. I was on Nofap for 1,000+ days. It was not easy. I'm an outlier. Even in the Nofap community, nobody really goes that long. It's extremely hard. And I'm telling you myself, there's no shot in hell that I could have gone until age 28 or 30. I even set that in my mind. I expected myself to get married way before that time. So the question is to you, in these last 200 years, are we going further? Are we moving right now in a time that fulfills our biological needs, that doesn't suppress our natural appetite for intimacy and cravings, but instead fulfills it in a healthy and natural and permissible way? Or are we doing the exact opposite? Look at everybody else around you. Are you expected to be a virgin at age 30? Is it even possible? There's going to be so much sexual frustration in your mind at that time. I can't see that as being healthy for you. So we're actually moving away from what our body needs, right? And we're just moving towards a random hookup culture or watching pornography through your phone screen, right? And with what I see in the Nofap community as a whole is that the act is great, the techniques are great, the steps that you take are freaking amazing. I love all of you guys. So the problem is that most of you have a flawed endgame philosophy when it comes to Nofap. Okay, I'm going to stop watching P. I'm going to stop pleasuring myself. I'm going to be a man. I'm going to control my desires and control my life by not giving into all of these pleasures so that I can go have more sex with random girls. Are you stupid, bro? You go and learn all these techniques. You go and grow so much as a human being. You take these steps that you never thought you can take in your life, so that you can take one step forward and do a backflip 15 times. Where are you going with all this ideology? Why would you switch from your right hand to a girl's body just to masturbate yourself? I mean, is that really your goal here? I see this happening so frequently in the Chad alpha male, how to pick up girls, pickup community, Nofap kind of genre on YouTube and online. Are you really trying to replace your hand with a female's body, bro? That's so unfulfilling. That's not meaningful at all. Most guys say, I'm going to start Nofap so I can have more sex with more girls. My boy, it's like saying I'm going to walk in a circle 15 times. You're not making any progress. Instead, have a more realistic and plausible outcome that you can sustain in your own life. Instead, I'm going to gain the confidence. I'm going to stop being awkward. I'm going to have control over my life and be a stronger man so I can lead a family. And I can be a great role model to my kids, right? That's a great goal that you should set. It's a long-term permanent goal. And don't be the average of the people that are around you. I mean, look at them. They're all consuming fast food on a daily basis. They're consuming fast digital food on a daily basis. They're trying to get that quick pleasure everywhere that they go. They're sliding in DMs so that they can masturbate with somebody else's body. And this is the average person until they're age 30, and then their mom and dad says, okay, now time to settle down. Stop being a whore. Like, it's expected of you to go and be a slut for 30 years until you eventually settle down. Why couldn't you just be a good person and maybe save that intimate, beautiful, sacred experience for someone that you truly love that actually deserves it from you when you're age 21 or 22, like how we did 200 years ago. Our own biological needs are not being fulfilled, and we're expected to fulfill them through other means. We have websites and phone apps and DMs that we can fulfill our natural needs and not doing it the proper way. Thank you all for watching this video. I love you all so much. Please comment down below your thoughts on this idea. If you disagreed with me, please let me know. I'd love to have some back and forth with you. I'll try my best to reply to as many comments as I can. And there's also a subscribe button down below. I'm just letting you know. I'm not telling you should press or anything like that. Thank you for watching this video. Stay dreaming, stay lucid. I'm out. Peace.